Tonight in Tuscaloosa, we've got a fired-up crowd ready to see the Alabama Crimson Tide welcome in the 18th-ranked Clemson Tigers to the Alabama Soccer Complex.
You know what? That's a great look from Alabama. You know, sometimes they will slow that ball.
Repka fighting to keep it in play right up against Lane St. George of Clemson. Classes just started earlier in the week. Everyone's got school spirit this time.
Absolutely, absolutely. And they are troopers. It is a hot one tonight.
Repka deflected. The header is in. Parker puts Alabama in front 1-0 over Clemson.
And that is a huge goal.
Clemson is playing with full 11, same for Alabama. Although there is a great student crowd on tonight. Trying to act like the 12th man for the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, I think they're bringing a lot of energy to that line for sure.
I saw it even in pregame warmups when the Alabama players realized, a lot of the guys that are there have some of their numbers spray painted on their chest and things like that. I mean, they were energized by the fact that this huge crowd came all at once.
Yeah, and as a player, I can't even tell you, it's so fun to just hear the roar of the stands. And that's a big crowd, I will say. I don't think we ever filled the stands like that, so kudos to the fans for coming out, and the ladies are definitely giving a great show. This is excellent soccer since they work, and tonight, having Macy Clem in that holding center midfield position is really working.
Physical play continues. Gianna Paul with the strike and the score. Her first Alabama goal. Gianna Paul makes it Alabama 2 and Clemson 0.
Well-deserved for Gianna Paul. She has absolutely unable to get a shot off, but she, boy, is dangerous in the box. And we've got Parker giving a nod to the fans.
Space around Paul. Off the header, another goes in! Once again, Riley Parker. She's got a race against Clemson. It's 3-0 Crimson Tide.
I mean, it doesn't get better for Alabama right now. Those two up there, Paul and Parker, dream team. That's got to feel good for the captain and the senior, the grad student.
Hands up the shakers, the drums going all throughout this match against Clemson.
That is an excellent performance by Alabama. All the credit to Alabama, but Clemson, they've got some.
Students were out in full force supporting the Crimson Tide, and they're going to start to make their way to the student section and thank them for the great effort they had, especially those guys. Once they arrived, about 10 minutes before the match started, the energy level, it seemed, changed for the Alabama players.
It was fun. What a great atmosphere.
Well, right now we will head back to the Alabama Soccer Stadium, down to the field where Gianna Paul joins us now, the freshman for the Crimson Tide. And first of all, Gianna, this is Roger and Haley with you from the press box. Congratulations on the win. What stood out about your team's effort tonight against Clemson?
I don't know. We just came into it knowing how good of a team Clemson was.
I want to know who's going to wear Coach Hart's number next game.
What a moment for this Alabama soccer program that just continues to rise. Last year's win against Clemson was a huge part of that, the program's first ever in the NCAA tournament. And now this season, you get a signature win on your resume early in the year, even before August comes to a close.